Hey, you guys, I hope you guys been okay. I know it's been a moment and life been life and probably for all of us. But if this is your first time seeing me on social media or finding me, welcome. I'm Dominique. I usually just pop up from time to time to just give some positive words. So before I do that today, I just have two things I want to say. The first thing is for those of you that came on my page and wished me a happy birthday, I really, really appreciate it. You know, the older you get, people really forget about you. But if you took out time to come on my page and wish me a happy birthday or called me, text me privately, I really appreciate it. And the second thing I wanted to say is I want to give a shout out to my friend Kim. I told her privately that I was going to post a picture up on my birthday and promote her business because my braids are so beautiful, y'all. Like, I'm sitting down and y'all really can't see the gestures of how well and how talented she is. So, Kim, I wanted to just come on here and give you your flowers. Thank you so much for doing my hair for my birthday. And if you guys are close to Oklahoma, hit my girl up. I will actually tag her name in this video so she can continue to receive her harvest and overflow for the work of her hands. But yeah, for today's word, y'all, I'll be honest, I really didn't have much to say today. Yeah, I just kind of been doing the work behind the screen, but I felt like if it was a word for me to if it was some sort of word for me to say, like right after my 34th birthday, by the way, I'm 34, but I would say I would like my audience to kind of connect with something that I'm doing privately, because, you know, what if these videos really are helping people? Like, what if people don't just come on here just because they bored, they ain't got nothing else to do, they want to be nosy, whatever the case is? Like, what if the videos really are helping somebody? So I want to speak to that viewer or that person that looks in my videos. Something that I'm doing privately behind closed doors is going back and loving an older version of myself that I forgot about. And I just want to encourage, you know, my audience to do the same. Um, in my culture, we usually use the terms like dogged out, like go back and love the version that you allowed people to dog out. But I wanted to just kind of express that for other people that isn't from my culture, don't talk like that. I want to say it in a way that everybody understands. So, what I'm doing is going back and loving that version of myself that allowed people to get over on me, got the best version of me. Maybe it was things that I didn't know. Maybe it was things that I didn't know and I just didn't want to see, but I allowed it to happen. I'm going back to love a version of me that, you know, stayed in places way too long that I should have been left. Um, just a part of me that I felt like really didn't matter, if that makes any sense. I felt like since that woman or that version of me no longer existed, it really didn't matter to identify that person anymore. You know, I used to always just view it as like, okay, that's not me anymore. It is what it is. They got what they got out of me. So good for them. You know, you can't get it now. And I thought that I could just go on with my life and it be what it is. But I was still hurting privately, and I was like, why am I still hurting? And I made it through certain storms that I couldn't imagine or see myself getting through. And I had to realize that I was forgetting about that person as if that person wasn't me, just because it's not who I am today. So I just wanted to encourage the next person that sees this video, like, go back and love on that version of you. And if you had to go back to a season that you really don't agree with, you're uncomfortable in, find yourself thanking God, you know, for taking you back. Sometimes things have to be stripped away from you so you can really cherish them and appreciate it when they come back, you know, your way again. Or you was just a weak person. You're wiser now. You're stronger now. You done developed a lot of structures and techniques to perform and show up as the best version of yourself that you didn't know. And it's okay. Like, when you don't love yourself, you don't really see your value, people is not going to see that in you at all. They're going to drain you as much as they can until you're fully sucked up. You like, they'll suck the joy out of you. So instead of trying to sweep that person underneath the rug and pretend like, oh, that ain't me no more, like I'm in a different tax bracket, that person doesn't matter, or um I'm not her no more. Like, they can talk about whatever they want to talk about me, but that ain't me no more. Okay, that ain't you no more. Good. I'm glad that you're blessed out of that season, but a part of you is still hurting because you allowed that person to get over on you. you allowed these things to occur. And I can be honest, as a woman, I saw a lot of things in my past that I didn't want to see. I felt a lot of things that I didn't want to feel. Excuse me, but I stayed because I thought that that was the right thing to do. I dealt with certain things because I felt like that's all that I was worth. And when you're broke, people take advantage of that. When you're hurt, people take advantage of that. When you're insecure about yourself, when you don't love yourself, people take advantage of these things. And that's a version of you that you know that you allowed people to get way too much out of you, the best version of you. It could even be down to a career. You know, you worked so hard. You never got to see your flowers for working so hard from this company. They got the best version of you. Some people work so hard for companies and they suffer with health issues afterwards. And that company is still thriving and making tons of money, but in reality, you're the one that walk away with those medical bills and hurt and pain. So I just want to challenge you today. Go back and love that version that you allowed people to dog out, that you allowed people to get over on, that you allowed people to just take advantage of you. That version of you still needs you. Let that version of you know that you matter and I still love you. So, those are the words that I have for you guys. Happy spring. See you guys soon. Bye.